So today I'm going to do a base repair and also tune the edges and wax this snowboard. The first thing we're going to start off with is actually cleaning and removing all the old wax from the surface of the board. So to clean the board, you need to get your wax remover. Spray that on the board and that will actually lift off and remove the wax. So once the board's been cleaned, the first thing we're going to do is light one of these P-Tex sticks and get it so it's blue, and then start filling the area where we've got this scratch here. If you're precious about the graphics on your board, you can actually try and get the colours that match, but I'm not, so I'm just going to use a black one. You can also use clear ones, but as I said, I'm not too bothered. I'm just going to fill this one using the black one now. So, probably can't see the flame, but there is a flame there, and we're going to start burning the P-Tex until it starts flaming by itself. And then you're just going to go quite close to the board, allowing that P-Tex to dribble over the area that you want to fill. So when the P-Tex is on, it doesn't have to look pretty, but you then get your scraper and go diagonally to where you've applied it and take the top layer off. And what you should end up with, you can go over this quite a lot to get it as flat as possible, but what you should end up with is the grooves that you had before completely filled by the P-Tex. If you get to the point where you can see you need to reapply a little bit of P-Tex because you haven't gone deep enough or it's come off, like here and here, then it's time to reapply a little bit more. So we've reapplied nearer the front of the board. This is the next couple I'm working on. They've been covered in P-Tex. That has also completely disappeared. Quite happy with that. Not sure if you can see it or not, but nothing there. Once the base repair is complete, the next thing we need to do is to give the board another surface clean. This is just to get rid of any bits of loose PTEX that might have gone on the board and scrapings. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to use a diamond stone to go across the face of the board from tip to tail. Next we're going to tune the edges, starting from tip to tail, diamond stone and an edge. So working your way from tip to tail, you can go through a few diamond stones. Once done, you can clean off the edges. So the wax has been left for about half an hour to dry and the board is now back to room temperature, so we're now ready to scrape the board from tip to tail. So once all the wax is taken off from tip to tail, we can then begin scraping with a brush. Some people use a steel brush followed by a brass brush, followed by a nylon brush, followed by a horsehair brush, but you can get away with just the nylon brush if you ask me, unless you're some sort of Olympic skier that wants to set records. Next thing we need to do is just polish the base a little bit and get rid of all of the small particles of dust wax. And that is it, all done for the next season.